good. Very good. Big clapping for you. It's for you. Big clapping for you, yeah. Thank you on his behalf. I invited my boys up here, and I don't know what it says, that 50% of them took the bait. Now I'm going to invite him to deliver the remarks. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable Anita Anand, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Your Honor, the Honorable Wendy Kokina, Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia, Honorable David Eby, Premier of British Columbia, Your Worships, Mayors Sim, Hurley, and Lady, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys. What a great pleasure to be here in British Columbia. We've heard since we got here that it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet, but I insist on calling it the most beautiful place on the planet. In Islam, we often say that the mountains, the ocean, and the beauty of nature are signs of God smiling on humanity. And it's clear that He's smiling on this beautiful province. C'est un plaisir d'être de nouveau avec vous aussi ici au Canada. Chaque fois que je viens dans ce pays incroyable, je me rends compte à quel point c'est un endroit exceptionnel qui a permis à notre communauté et à tant d'autres de prospérer. I want to begin by thanking Foreign Minister Anand for your presence here today, for your long-standing friendship with the Ismaili community in Canada, and for taking the time for us to meet earlier. I'm looking forward to getting some work done next time, because it was just such a nice conversation this morning that we shared. Thank you very much. The Foreign Minister has just returned from a long trip, including a short visit to Pakistan, where Canada and the Ismaili Imamate have been working together for decades, including on matters of migration, of economic development, and building health and education infrastructure for the betterment of all. I also want to thank Premier Eby, who is celebrating his 50th birthday this week. I remember turning 50. And for cutting short a family vacation to ensure that he was here with us for this important occasion. Thank you very much. Your government's support and partnership is greatly valued and appreciated, and I know there's much more that we're going to do together in the near future. Today is a day of real celebration. It's a celebration of the commitment to cooperate between Canada and the Ismaili Imamate. It's a source of immense happiness to see tangible progress against the commitments made during my visit to Ottawa earlier this year, when Prime Minister Carney and I reaffirmed our desire to continue building together here in Canada and around the world. As the Imam of a community living in more than 70 countries, I see how conflict, poverty, exclusion, and fragile institutions can constrain even the most determined people. In an increasingly complex and turbulent world, Canada is an example of what the world can be when we lift those constraints. Canada represents the promise of what happens when we create space to lift one another up and when we seek to build an inclusive society. You okay?
Really?
Yeah. You falling asleep? For generations, Canada has enabled people from all backgrounds to build new lives, contribute to the common good, and participate fully without surrendering who they are. It is here in Canada that pluralism, quiet determination, and a commitment to your fellow citizens come together in beautiful harmony. Many members of my community came to Canada at moments of profound uncertainty. Given the opportunity to begin again, they embraced that opportunity through work, through enterprise, through service, and through commitment to their new home. Plus tôt cette année, j'ai rencontré ma communauté au Québec. Nombre de ses membres sont arrivés ces dernières années dans des circonstances extrêmement difficiles, au terme de périples migratoires éprouvants. Le récit migratoire, ainsi que ceux de plusieurs personnes présentes ici, nous rappelle sans cesse l'importance de collaborer avec le gouvernement fédéral, avec les provinces, avec les villes, afin de bâtir des institutions permanentes ici au Canada, en reconnaissance de l'enracinement durable que nous tissons dans ce pays extraordinaire. But we all understand that with opportunity comes responsibility, and it's a shared responsibility. Government has an essential role but cannot act alone. Strong societies are underwritten by communities and institutions prepared to translate values into action. As Ismaili Muslims, our understanding of Islam is that faith should first find expression in efforts to improve the quality of human life, and that self-reliance and service should reinforce one another. The projects we commemorate today bring this ethic to life. In Burnaby, Port Moody, Vancouver, new homes, care for seniors, and early learning will be brought together in ways that strengthen connection across generations. The relationship between homes, shared spaces, and places of care and learning will give physical form to dignity, openness, and community. The new community and sports center has been conceived in the same spirit. While it will serve the Ismaili community, it is my hope and prayer that it will also be a place where all in the broader community feel comfortable, feel welcome, and feel a sense of belonging. After all, our friends, our neighbors, all of you are our community. These projects have been developed through the Ismaili community's own resources, expertise, voluntary service, and commitment to building creative partnerships. This is self-reliance placed at the service of society. The agreements signed today carry the same spirit into two further areas. With Build Canada Homes, we commit to support affordable, not-for-profit, multi-generational housing across the country. Through the partnership between FinDev Canada and the Aga Khan Fund for Economic Development, we commit to advancing inclusive economic growth in Africa and Asia. I'm grateful to the governments of Canada and British Columbia, our municipal partners, and all who have worked with the institutions of the Ismaili Imamate to bring us to this moment. To the donors, volunteers, and professionals who have made these projects possible, I pray that your generosity is returned to you and your families manyfold. The places we build are far more than just built spaces. They create the conditions for dignity, new encounters, safety, and belonging. It is my deep conviction that together the Imamate and Canada will do what we are called to do as we live our shared values to improve the quality of life of so many here at home and around the world, by lifting people up, by creating opportunity, and by embracing as a source of strength our beautiful differences. Thank you.
Your Highness, thank you. Please take your seats.